Have you ever kept seeing certain numbers over and over? 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4, 8, 8, 8, and wondered if they meant something? Maybe you caught yourself thinking, is this a sign about my money struggles, about abundance coming my way? If you've been asking for a breakthrough, financially, spiritually, or emotionally, and angel numbers keep finding you, leave a comment below and simply say, I'm open to divine abundance. Because today's message might be exactly what your angels have been trying to show you. You're not imagining the signs. You're not making it up. You're being guided. And Archangel Sachiel, the angel of abundance and wealth, is closer than you think, ready to help you shift from feeling blocked and burdened to finally receiving the blessings that have been waiting for you. Why angel numbers are more than just cute signs. It's easy to brush off angel numbers as coincidences. After all, when you're trying to pay the electric bill, find a new job, or just make ends meet, how can seeing 111 on a clock or a license plate possibly change anything? This is where many people miss the deeper truth. Angel numbers are not just nice encouragement. They are sacred instructions, divine signals, energetic markers from higher realms trying to get your attention. When you see repeating numbers like 111, 444, 888, or any sequence that feels magnetically meaningful, you're not just noticing random patterns. You're being lovingly nudged to shift your vibration so you can receive what's trying to find you. How people misunderstand angel numbers. Here's what many people do wrong. They notice 111 and think, oh, that's cute, make a wish, but don't align their thoughts afterward. They see 888, but immediately go back to worrying about their bills, blocking the energy that was trying to flow in. They notice 444, but dismiss it because real life feels too heavy to trust invisible help. Angel numbers aren't magic spells. They are energetic conversations. When you see an angel number, it's not just a feel-good sign. It's a prompt from your angels to stop, check your vibration, and shift back into alignment with abundance, trust, and openness. For instance, you check your bank account and it's lower than you hoped. Stress rises, but you glance at the time and it's 4:44 p.m. Gabriel and Sachiel are reminding you, you are supported. Panic is not needed, stay aligned. You're filling out an application for a new job or loan and see 111 on the office door or the paperwork. Angels are signaling, focus your thoughts now, trust in new beginnings. You randomly total your groceries at $88.88. Sachiel is saying, financial flow is opening. Open your heart to receive. Ignoring these moments is like turning down a beautifully handwritten letter from the divine saying, here's how to step into the life you've been praying for. The truth? Angel numbers are real-time spiritual guidance, especially when it comes to financial manifestation. When you see them, it's not enough to smile. You are being asked to respond, to shift your mindset, to open your energy, to align with wealth instead of fear. Because manifestation doesn't happen because you wish hard enough. It happens because you vibrate at the frequency where abundance naturally flows. And angel numbers are heaven's way of keeping you lovingly, patiently, tenderly on track. The real block to financial abundance, it's not effort. Let's get honest. You have already worked. You have already struggled. You have already prayed with tears in your eyes. You have sacrificed your sleep, sacrificed your peace. Sacrificed parts of yourself you didn't even realize you were giving away, all in the name of being responsible, surviving, doing the right thing. If wealth was purely about hard work, if blessings only came to those who gave the most, you would have been living in overflow long ago. But here's the spiritual reality. Financial abundance does not flow based on effort alone. It flows based on energetic alignment. How money as energy works. Money responds to energy the same way radio stations respond to frequency. When you're in trust, gratitude, and worthiness, you tune into the frequency where money, opportunities, and favor naturally broadcast. When you're in fear, shame, resentment, or scarcity thinking, you accidentally tune into a static-filled channel where blessings have a harder time reaching you. And it's not your fault. Most people were trained from childhood to believe lies like, money is hard to come by. Wanting more is greedy. You have to suffer and hustle endlessly to earn enough. Asking for abundance is selfish. These beliefs sink into the subconscious and create invisible walls, walls that block wealth even when you're working harder than ever. The invisible blocks haunting your everyday life. Invisible blocks aren't abstract theories. They show up in your life every day, sometimes so quietly that you don't even realize how they're affecting your ability to receive abundance. Here's how they look in real life. Fear of survival. You get a paycheck, and for a moment you feel relief, but within minutes your mind starts racing. What if the car breaks down? What if there's a medical bill I didn't plan for? What if it's not enough? You feel the urge to hoard every dollar, not because you're greedy, but because deep down you don't trust that more will come. Even when money arrives, your energy says, "I am not safe," and money responds by staying just out of reach. Guilt about having more. You receive a bonus, an unexpected refund, a small windfall, and instead of celebrating, you immediately think about everyone who's struggling. How can I enjoy this when others are hurting? Maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe I should give it all away. That guilt, though rooted in compassion, becomes an energetic wall that says, overflow isn't safe. It's selfish to have more. And so abundance dims its light around you, waiting for you to feel worthy again. Scarcity stories from childhood. You go to make a decision, like investing in yourself, signing up for a new opportunity, or buying something that would truly elevate your life. And almost immediately you hear the old echoes. We can't afford that. Money doesn't grow on trees. Don't be wasteful. Even if your current reality is different, those old programs run quietly underneath everything, constantly preparing you for lack instead of prosperity. Shame around asking. You have a brilliant idea, a calling to offer your gifts, an opportunity to ask for more, whether it's a promotion, a price for your services, or even asking God for financial support. But you freeze. Inside, the voice says, "Who am I to ask for more? I should just be grateful for what I have." Wanting more makes me greedy. Without realizing it, you energetically say no to the very blessings you prayed for before they even have a chance to reach you. Fatigue from overgiving. You keep showing up, you keep giving, you keep pouring into others, until one day you realize you're running on empty. But instead of replenishing, you feel guilty even thinking about taking time, money, or energy for yourself. Your cup stays dry, and energetically, the universe mirrors that depletion back to you. Nothing left to pour, then nothing left to receive. In all these cases, it's not that you aren't working hard enough. It's that your vibration is sending signals you didn't mean to send. Signals of fear instead of faith. Scarcity instead of sufficiency. Guilt instead of gratitude. But angel numbers, especially under Sachiel's divine watch, are sacred invitations to recalibrate. They are heaven's way of whispering, you don't have to live this way. You were made for more. You are safe to rise. And when you shift even slightly, your financial world begins to shift too. And here's the sacred truth. You were never meant to chase after wealth like it's a prize you have to win. You were born to align with it, naturally, effortlessly, peacefully. When your vibration lifts into trust, openness, and readiness, money flows to you like a river flowing downhill. You don't have to force it. You don't have to earn it by suffering more. You simply become the person who is ready to receive it. And that's exactly what angel numbers are trying to teach you every time they show up. Every repeating number is a spiritual checkpoint. Are you aligned? Are you trusting? Are you open? When you are, financial blessings, inspired ideas, divine opportunities, and prosperity flow into your life with breathtaking ease. When you aren't, your angels lovingly, patiently guide you back to alignment over and over again, because they want for you what you've always secretly wanted for yourself. Freedom, peace, overflow, and that next level of financial peace, it begins not with more doing, but with a new way of being. Common angel numbers and what they mean for wealth manifestation. When you ask for help with your finances, when you pray for a breakthrough, when you long for relief and freedom, heaven listens. And one of the most common, clearest ways Archangel Sachiel and your angels respond? Angel numbers. They don't just appear to cheer you up, they appear to teach you, course correct you, and prepare your energy for the abundance you're asking for. Each number sequence carries a specific energetic instruction, a vibrational assignment you're being invited into. Let's go deeper into what these numbers actually mean. and how to respond to them for true financial manifestation. 111. Focus your thoughts to create financial flow. What 1-1 means spiritually. 111 is the vibration of creation, intention, and energetic alignment. When you see it, it means your thoughts are planting seeds right now. Be mindful of what you're watering. How it shows up in real life. You're worrying about bills, you look at the microwave and it's 111. You're talking with a friend about needing a raise. You glance at the receipt and it says $11.10. Common misunderstanding. Many people see 111 and think it's lucky, then immediately go back to worrying. But 111 isn't luck, it's a reminder. What you think now, you create next. How to respond to 111. Pause. Shift your mental state immediately into abundance, trust, and gratitude. Declare, I am aligned with the flow of divine wealth. Opportunities are already finding me. Even if the bank account hasn't changed yet, your energy will, and your reality will soon catch up. 444. You are fully supported even when you can't see it. What 444 means spiritually. 444 is the energy of divine protection, angelic reinforcement, and stability being built behind the scenes. How it shows up in real life. You're debating whether to invest in yourself, take a class, hire a coach, buy a resource to grow, and you randomly see 444 on a house number. You're questioning if your new business idea is too risky, then spot 444 on the license plate in front of you at a stoplight. Common misunderstanding. Some people think 444 means you're doing fine, just stay passive. But 444 isn't passive. It's a sign that says, take faithful action. You are being backed spiritually, even if you don't see proof yet. How to respond to 444. Ground yourself. Trust that you're not building your future alone. Speak, my angels are with me. Every step I take toward abundance is divinely supported and guided. The next step you feel nudged to take it. Because 444 means the foundation is already being laid beneath your feet. 888, the gate to financial overflow is opening. What 888 means spiritually. 888 is the sacred number of infinite abundance, financial reward, and energetic harvesting. It shows up when the seeds you planted through faith, hard work, and internal alignment are ready to bloom into visible blessings. How it shows up in real life. You start seeing 888 everywhere. On receipts, clocks, license plates, phone numbers. You get a random refund check. You receive an unexpected job offer. An old client calls you back, ready to invest. Common misunderstanding. People often see 888 and think, awesome, money is falling into my lap. They wait passively, missing the fact that action and receptivity are still needed. 888 isn't an ATM machine. It's a doorway, but you must walk through it with faith and openness. How to respond to 88. Expand your energy. Open your heart. Bless your money, no matter how small. Release fear about spending or saving. Declare, I am open and ready to receive divine financial overflow. I walk through every door heaven opens for me. Expect financial flow to pick up and stay energetically available to say yes to it when it comes. Why people block these messages without realizing it. Many people miss the impact of angel numbers because they treat them like casual coincidences. They smile when they see 111, 444, or 888, but then immediately return to doubting themselves, worrying about debt, shrinking their dreams, speaking fear over their money, ignoring divine nudges to invest, step out, or align differently. The truth is, every angel number is a sacred checkpoint, a chance to stop and say, wait, what energy am I choosing right now? Am I vibrating trust or fear? Am I preparing my heart for the wealth I'm asking for? When you honor these signs, even in small ways, you prove to the universe, I'm listening, I'm ready. And the universe responds in kind, sending more signs, more opportunities, more flow. How to respond when angel numbers appear. Seeing angel numbers like 111, 444, or 888 isn't just a sweet cosmic wink. It's an invitation, a sacred knock on your spiritual door. It's heaven saying, you're getting close. Now it's time to participate with the flow that's opening for you. And here's the truth. Noticing the signs is only half the journey. Responding to them unlocks the miracle. Let's talk about how to respond so the wealth, opportunities, and abundance waiting for you can actually land in your life. 1. Pause and notice your current thought or feeling. When you spot an angel number, freeze the moment. Ask yourself, what was I just thinking about? What feeling was I sitting in? Because angel numbers show up to amplify your current energetic state, or to redirect it if needed. Real-life example, you're checking your bills, feeling tight and stressed. You glance at the clock, 1:11 p.m. Instead of spiraling into more fear, recognize this isn't a coincidence. It's heaven saying, shift your energy now, your next chapter depends on it. Pause, breathe, and consciously choose a higher thought. Money flows to me easily and abundantly. I am supported beyond what I can see. Important tip. The earlier you catch and redirect your thoughts, the faster your energetic vibration stabilizes toward wealth. Angel numbers aren't asking for perfection. They're asking for awareness. 2. Invite Archangel Sachiel and the angels to strengthen your alignment. Once you've noticed the moment and shifted your mindset, call in divine assistance. Simple prayers or affirmations open massive energetic doorways. Say something like, Archangel Sachiel, thank you for these signs. Help me anchor into trust. Help me expand my receiving energy. I surrender old scarcity. I welcome divine prosperity flowing to me now. Or even simpler, I trust the blessings coming my way. Real-life visualization. Picture yourself in a dark room. Every time you pray or affirm your trust, you light another candle. One by one, the room grows brighter. This is how your financial energy field changes, not with one huge action, but with small, consistent moments of faith. And as your energy brightens, money, opportunities, and divine solutions find you more easily. 3. Anchor the energy with a small, real-world action. Manifestation is co-creation. You're not just asking heaven for blessings, you're showing heaven you're ready to receive them, and that happens through action. After seeing an angel number and aligning your thoughts, take one small action toward abundance. Examples of small but powerful actions. Open a savings account for unexpected blessings, even if you only deposit $5. Apply for a job, grant, or scholarship that scares and excites you. Raise your prices or ask for a raise at work. Bless your wallet, your bank account, your home with words of gratitude. Tithe or give, even a tiny amount, to a cause you believe in, not trusting that money circulates. Real life story. One woman shared this. I kept seeing 888 everywhere, but my finances didn't change. I realized I wasn't acting on the nudges. One day, after seeing 888 on a receipt, I finally sat down and applied for 3 new freelance gigs. Within a week, I had 2 new clients, and it completely changed my income flow. The signs were there. The angels were ready. But her yes unlocked the abundance. 4. Stay open, even if results don't show instantly. After you shift your thoughts, call in your angels, and take inspired action, trust the process. One of the biggest blocks to manifesting wealth after seeing angel numbers is impatience. It's easy to think, I shifted my thoughts, why isn't money raining down yet? I prayed, where's my miracle? But manifestation is like planting a seed. You water it with trust, you nourish it with gratitude, and you let it grow without digging it up every 5 minutes to check. Your job isn't to force the fruit. Your job is to trust the roots, because just like angel numbers, miracles often appear when you've learned how to hold faith longer than you hold fear. You were always meant to live in overflow. Let's take a sacred breath together. You were never meant to live in survival mode. You were never designed to live paycheck to paycheck, counting pennies, feeling guilty for wanting more. That heaviness you've been carrying, the silent stress you push down every time you open your bank app, the whisper that says, maybe I'm just not meant for an easy life. It's not the truth. The truth is, you were born into this world with the signature of abundance etched into your very soul. Before fear shaped your mind, before disappointment dimmed your hope, before survival taught you to settle, your soul knew it was here to flourish. Think back to when you were a child. Did you ever dream without limits? Maybe you imagined yourself living in a beautiful house, giving to others freely, traveling, creating, experiencing all the richness life could offer. Back then, you didn't question if you deserved it. You didn't second guess if you were good enough to have joy. You just believed it was possible. That belief wasn't naive, it was prophetic. Because somewhere deep inside, beneath the years of struggle and scarcity, you still know You were not made for a life of lack. You were not created to live in constant financial fear. You were born for overflow. What overflow really means. Overflow doesn't mean having so much that you forget your soul. It means having enough, more than enough, to live, love, give, and grow freely without fear holding you hostage. Enough to say yes to the opportunities that light you up. Enough to bless others generously without depleting yourself. Enough to rest when you're tired instead of pushing through exhaustion. Enough to trust that every need is already covered before you even ask. That's divine abundance. And that's the reality that has been whispering to your spirit lately, isn't it? You've been feeling it. The inner pull for something more. The restlessness with just getting by. The stirring that says, there has to be another way. That stirring is real. That stirring is divine, and it's leading you back home to the life you were always meant to live. Step into divine abundance, celestial wealth, and prosperity. Right now, you stand at a sacred doorway. On one side, the familiar cycle of financial stress, overgiving, and under-receiving. On the other side, the life of overflow, peace, and divine provision your angels have been preparing for you. And to cross that threshold, you're not being asked to work harder. You're not being asked to hustle more. You're simply being invited to align your energy with what's already yours. And there's a sacred tool designed to help you do exactly that. Celestial wealth and prosperity. Inside this powerful angel-guided journey, you will unlock the divine vibration of wealth that's been dormant inside you. Heal old scarcity wounds that have silently blocked your flow. Receive direct energetic support from Archangel Sachiel, the angel of financial blessings. Learn how to interpret and respond to angel numbers for real-world manifestation. Build a sustainable, heart-centered relationship with money rooted in trust, gratitude, and expansion. You'll move from wishing for abundance to embodying it. You'll learn how to shift your energy field so completely that financial blessings, opportunities, and breakthroughs become your new normal. This isn't about chasing wealth. This is about finally standing in your birthright. Abundance with peace, prosperity with joy, overflow with ease. Celestial wealth and prosperity is your map back to divine financial alignment and the miracles waiting for you when you say yes. Click the link in the description now to begin your journey. Let Archangel Sachiel meet you there. Let the angelic signs become doors instead of decorations. Let your energy rise to match the abundance Bumnorgend heaven is trying to pour into your life. Because you were never forgotten, you were never forsaken. You are remembered, loved, and guided, right into the wealth you were born to receive. If something inside you stirred during this message, if you felt a yes rise up, even if part of you still feels scared, trust it. Comment below and say, I am ready for divine abundance. Declare it, claim it, anchor yourself in it, and know this. Your angels already see the life you're stepping into. The doors are already swinging open. The numbers, the signs, the whispers, they are all building toward your miracle. It's not luck, it's divine alignment. And it's happening for you right now. Click the link below. Step into celestial wealth and prosperity. Step into the life where overflow isn't a fantasy, it's your reality. The angels are ready, the abundance is ready. The only question is, are you?